Well, here we are yet again with a new Call of Duty, and unfortunately, it's the same thing that's been happening the last several years. And if you go back on my channel, you see I'm right every year, and I hate to be right. And I'll admit, at first, when Call of Duty started going downhill after Black Ops 2, like Black Ops 2 was the peak of Call of Duty, and then Ghost came out, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. But when Modern Warfare 2019 came out, that was the start of the era of the worst FPS genre, like just the new standard, if you will, of just the absolute worst games you could put out in terms of FPS, and probably games in general. And if you go back on my channel, one of my most popular videos is the Modern Warfare 2019 rant, and that was during the beta, and here we are 3 years later, and during the beta, and I don't even have to play the game. I'm just watching the streamers, and I get the same comments when I post my thoughts every year. It's the same people saying, it's just a beta, oh, you haven't played the game, and yet you go back on my channel, you look at the Vanguard rant, you look at the Cold War rant, you look at the Modern Warfare 2019 rant. I mean, you just keep going back on my channel, and I'm right every year. And at first, I'll admit, I was like, you know what? It kind of strokes the ego a little bit, because you just get so good eventually, because I've been playing the game, the series, since the very first title, since I was very, very, very young, and I mean, literally grew up with the franchise. And Black Ops 2, when Black Ops 2 came out, I thought, I was so excited because it was such a great time. I was, in high school, and middle school, and it was like the best times. Like, even though I complained about quick scoping and shock charges and target finders, everything else was just perfect. Pubs, competitive, fun game modes, everything was just great about Black Ops 2. Like, the pub stopping scene was on fire, the sniping scene was on fire, competitive scene. Everything was all firing on all cylinders for Call of Duty. And then when Ghost came out, it started the pubs just getting worse. Competitive was like alright, but it was getting worse. And it just happened each year, just the game started getting worse. And then Modern Warfare 2019 comes out, and it just creates an entirely new bad genre of Call of Duty. Like, it's its own entire genre. It's its own thing, right? Modern Warfare 2019, if you missed that rant I did, it was one of my most popular videos of my channel. You can go watch it after this. I didn't expect they were going to make all of these abrupt changes. Like strict skill-based matchmaking, disbanding lobbies, you can't map vote, the time to kill is extremely fast, hiding player stats so you don't hurt people's feelings. You can't see your deaths on the scoreboard. You can't see other players' deaths because they don't want you getting in arguments with people about KD. No score streaks. They ruin the classic mini map. No dead silence is a perk. Mounting. A million attachments and settings. All of this stuff. Bad maps. I mean, you can keep going. Doors. Super loud audio. Broken movement, all of this stuff is in Modern Warfare 2 2022. It is the same exact issues. Like, I feel like at this point, I'm just doing my yearly video on Call of Duty, and just like, I don't even have to play the game, and I get the same comments every year. You don't play the game. Like I said earlier in the video. Like, it's the same exact thing. You don't have to play. Like, you can just look at other people playing the game, streamers and whatnot, and content creators, and you can just see. You can just look at the way people move. You can look at the sensitivity. You can look at the options and everything like that. And it's the same exact issues. Like, Infinity Ward brought back Last Stand, a feature that was taken out 10 years ago, or 11 years ago, and it was hated. The Robert trolling video, if y'all watched that, Robert Bowling, where he's like, screw you, Last Stand, and they brought it back. And it's like, this franchise, I'm just not motivated at all. I didn't buy Vanguard. I didn't buy Cold War, but somebody gifted me Cold War randomly. I didn't know the person at all, but somebody gifted me a code to download it, and I played it the year, but it was still a bad experience. But out of the last, since Modern Warfare 2019, is easily the best out of all of them. And I didn't buy Vanguard. I stuck to my guns, and it feels weird. It was the first year where I didn't play a Call of Duty. And, you know, everybody, like, going back to since, like, COD Ghost Rant videos, when I first started getting into rants, because the Ghost had a lot of problems. Like, people would always say, oh, yeah, you complain, but you'll still buy the game and play it. And it was like, yeah, it was true to a point. It was true. And I have to admit that. Even though I didn't play Infinite Warfare, I played Modern Warfare Remastered the whole year, so that might be, you know, technically the first. But it's like, it's weird. Like, from somebody like myself that, like, was a few years old when the first Call of Duty came out, like, I've grown up playing it, just like Halo and Gears and Battlefield, and all those franchises are in the mud right now. Other than Warzone, Call of Duty is in shambles. Everybody, I'm glad I see it on Twitter, on YouTube, everybody's hating on the game right now. Pros, YouTubers, streamers, like, regular community players, like, everybody's hating on the game, and I'm glad. Because Modern Warfare 2 2022 is just doing what Modern Warfare 2019 did. They used the name. That's what Infinity Ward did. They said, you know what? We're going to use this name. We're going to sell copies. And I've still seen tons of people think this is an actual Modern Warfare 2 2009, right? The OG remaster. They think this is a remaster of that. It's like, no. This is an entirely different game. It's built on Modern Warfare 2019. I don't care about, oh, the game's graphics, though, and the sound design, and the gunplay. I can't stand seeing these comments. What the hell does that even have to do with anything? CSGO looks like it's from, you know, graphics from PS2, and yet the game's fun to play. Right? Like, the strict skill-based matchmaking, the disbanding lobbies, you can't form friendships anymore. You know, and a player like me with a 3+ KD, it says, according to COD Tracker, I'm in the 0.3% of top 0.3% of COD players. So that's all I play against. And there's no map voting. The time to kill is even faster in the new Modern Warfare 2 than Modern Warfare 2019. It's even faster. People are getting killed in 2 bullets. They hide stats. The Last Stand got brought back. They brought back shock charges, a feature no one loved from Black Ops 2. No, I can't say they didn't bring back score streaks. You can toggle it, so that's, I guess, okay, that's a good change, but no classic minimap again. The only 2 Call of Duties in the entire series, Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2 2022, they don't have a working minimap. So if you fire an unsuppressed weapon, you won't appear on the minimap. So no dead silence is a perk again. And now, instead of just popping 2 triggers, now there's an animation where you have to press like you're pressing like a streak to call in a dead silence. Mounting. So you're going to have noobs sitting on the back of cars mounted with no recoil. The visual recoil in this game is extremely bad. It's just like so much visual noise on your screen when you're getting into gunfights with the poor visibility as it is. There's a million attachments and settings again, so you're going to just watch a YouTuber at the end of the day. You're not going to have just a simple pick 10 system, a simple settings like, hey, I want to play on 8 sensitivity or whatever. Now you have to do all of these different settings again. More is not better. No traditional perk system. They changed that. Something no one complained about again. The doors are back. Super loud audio. Here we are once again. A joke I made that everybody was making. I can't take credit for that. From Modern Warfare 2018, where everybody was saying you walk around like you're Sasquatch, right? Like, or you have like icicles on your feet, or you walk around like you're an elephant. Your own footsteps are extremely loud. They drowns out the audio of other players, and yet no dead silence, so you're getting heard by campers again, and they don't have to worry about getting shown on the minimap, so they're just camping in the corner. They can hear you, sound horror, all that stuff. Quick scoping is even more broken in this game. It is extremely silly how the quick scoping in this game works. Something I've been complaining about since Modern Warfare 3, and it's even sillier than that. The MSR days. The broken movement. It took less than 3 hours for a pro player known as Shotzi, who plays for Optic, to figure out how to slide cancel, something they removed initially, but it already got figured out in less than 3 hours. That lets you know right there they don't play test their game. The game has been in development for 2-3 years, and yet it got exposed in under 3 hours. So here you are watching players break people's camera angles. So you're just gonna get cameraed all day if you don't know what that means. It just means players are abusing player mechanics, known as exploits, and it just gives you an advantage. I played Call of Duty competitive, and if you play competitive in any facet, any way, shape, or form, everybody's gonna be running that. If you play Warzone, same thing. The maps are just not memorable, not good. They're already making, like, one map I already saw was like extremely huge, and it says it's for 6v6. Yeah, get out of here. Again, I touched on the footsteps. The hip firing is broken in the game. It's extremely accurate at long ranges. So here we are once again, Modern Warfare 2019. Super fast time to kill. Super fast, easy. You don't have to take any time at all to learn how to hip fire. No recoil patterns in this game. And you just spray and you get rewarded for that because, like they said from the horse's mouth, they want to make a good experience for bad players and a bad experience for good players. That was out of their mouth verbatim, Joe Secott. And time limit games. I'm seeing tons of time limit games and games that are going right to the wire and extremely sweaty because of skill-based matchmaking. And the headshot multiplier, so you're getting one bulleted, 2-bullet headshotted immediately. And yeah, that's pretty much it I wrote down on my list. And it's just, here we are, once again, another yearly problematic, nobody asked for changes Call of Duty. And it's another game I'm not buying. I'm not wasting not even a penny on this game. I'll check out Warzone because they made some changes like to make it more similar to Blackout, but even the Warzone crowd's complaining right now, so they don't have anything really going for them at this point. Everybody's complaining about the multiplayer. Everybody's complaining about Warzone. The DMZ mode is yet to be seen. There's going to be more information on that soon. But yeah, guys, it's just another year of me being honest, and you don't have to play the game. This isn't a beta. Here, I've said this how many years in a row now? This is not a beta. It is a demo. All of this stuff I listed is not bugs. This is not stuff you iron out a month before the game drops. These are part of design philosophy, right? This is stuff that's going to stay in the game. It could change, but how many years have we said that in a row now? Exactly. This game's a failure. It's garbage. It's a 2 out of 10. And that's only because they brought back score streaks. But that's it. Do not buy this game. I've said this year in and year out. It's garbage. Save your money. And let's hope that Halo makes a huge, drastic 180. Let's hope Battlefield comes out with something better on the new game they're working on already because 42 flopped. But I don't want to make this video any longer. You guys get the point. It's another year, another failure. And please subscribe. Comment down below, like this video, share this video, and comment down what you guys think because it feels like deja vu. It's just every year now. They can't seem to get it right at all, and we still won't build on Black Ops 2. And yeah, so without further ado, I have more videos coming out soon. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.